if you look around, if you gone shopping in a store or online, you're going to see what's old is new again in the fashion world. Cargo pants, cargo shorts, making a real comeback.
I thrifted these 2 pairs of cargo shorts. This one's like my size, and this one's really big and oversized and baggy. I'm gonna start with, I think that they're both objectively ugly. I don't care. This is a trend. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna try and push myself a little bit. Let's see if we can make this look good. No, I don't know what to think. Can someone please tell me what's up? I feel like these are definitely too wide. Like, it looks kind of crazy, but that's also the look. And maybe
I like it. New York Times fashion director Vanessa Friedman responding to a question this week with the headline, are we really supposed to wear these cargo pants? You can thrift some. I mean, but soon you can't because everybody's going to figure that out and they're going to be gone. There's so many brands that are making them that there's probably one for everybody in your life. And there's all kinds.
There's probably one for do you want one for everybody in your life?
They put cargo pockets on everything. There are skirts right now. The sweatpants have cargo. Like there's cargos everywhere.
Okay, Chris Corrado was like, yay, is this part of, is this like, but did you, I'm asking camera operator Chris Corrado, Chris,
yes.
Did you hit a certain age and you're like, now it's cargo time?
No, I just love cargo shorts.
Always.
Why? Why do you love them so much?
Because there's pockets. Just love pockets.
But do you use the pockets?
Oh, yeah, they're full.
What? Oh,
wallets.
So you've got like saggy
whatever,
cargo pants.
Cell
there's
phone, like just everything.
Like, let's be honest, like cargo pant pockets are functional, whereas like the pants on the, like the pockets on these pants, like I'm not putting anything in these, even my hands. Like this looks weird. Yep, you don't need a close-up view of that.
If my wife knows I have extra pockets, her stuff
She's putting
goes
stuff in the pockets.
Like a marsupial.
I can get behind that. What I can't get behind is like the cargo pant low-rise version. Like I am a high, I'm a high rise to the extreme. I want my pants in my armpits. So if my pants are that high and they're cargo pants, yeah, I'll try them.
I bought my first pair of
high-waisted?
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
Feels weird. Not gonna lie.
It's like a diaper.
And I bought them for my, I bought them for, I really struggle with them.
I know.
I really do. And I bought them, and they're jeans. And my sister, when I arrived to see her when we were traveling, and I was like, older sister. I was like, oh, I bought my first pair. She's like, mine are so high. Hers were called rib cage.
Rib cage. Oh, that's my dream.
Her jeans are called rib cage, and I was like, that's my nightmare. But apparently the lower rise are coming back.
No, I saw.
Not like low rise or like mid.
No, low
Not
rise.
like the Britney Spears in the 90s.
Do you remember?
No.
With the like thong strap at the back. Like,
No,
and
so
then
now it's not necessarily your underwear. It's like the jean is also cut. That's a part of the jean. So the jean itself is low, and then there's like a strap on the jean that
There's
goes
a jean strap?
There's a jean strap.
Weird.
No one needs a jean strap.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
I don't know about the cargo pants. I have to say, like, remember that? Do you have zipper ones?
A J strap
that zip into the short, but you kind of want them.
God, yes,
do you remember those? I had those for canoe trip when I was 12.
I had those for life.
Oh man! Yay!
Cargo pants. All right, wear them if you love them. Stay with us. Morning Fix is coming up after the break.
Surface map, the snow falling through southern Alberta, Saskatchewan, significant weather south of the border. We've got severe thunderstorms this morning happening through Texas that are prompting what they're saying $half-sized hail. So you can imagine considerable size. Heavy downpours as well. Fog in advance of that. For Alberta, the snow is continuing to come down quite steadily. And I want to show you the last view we have from Bragg Creek. This is just west of Calgary. This courtesy of Bragg Creek Trails. You can just see the amount of that snow piled up on the tables there. This is heavy, wet snow, gigantic snowflakes that are coming down and that will persist until tonight when it will begin to ease to flurries. Some are going to flip over to rain. Now, east of that, we do have rain this morning, just east of Montreal through those eastern townships up toward Quebec City, and then sunshine elsewhere in Ontario and Quebec. And it's going to be a really beautiful day, particularly in the south. Very warm temperatures. I know for many, baseball season is kicking off. It's a great day to be outside. Farther north, you're watching that chance of showers. Southern Manitoba, it's going to be wet through today. Some of that will creep over into Ontario. This is the beginnings of what will be a big weather system in the province of both Ontario and Quebec as we go into the weekend. So Friday, as we kick off tomorrow morning, we're into thunderstorms east of Superior. We've got heavier rain through the northwest of Ontario and continuing in southern Manitoba. The back end of that flipping over to snow. We'll see that storm move its way across the province as the day progresses. So by afternoon on Friday, chance of showers in the south, heavier rain in the north. Quebec, you're still dry. Ottawa, Montreal, your Friday looks great. Friday night, that's when that precipitation moves in. So Saturday morning is going to set up with a wetter start from Lake Erie up through Ontario, Lake Ontario, and then toward Ottawa, north of Montreal. This will continue on and off for the weekend. Now, with this, temperatures are coolest on Saturday, but they begin to rise into Sunday, but it's not necessarily dry weather by any means. We'll see on and off precipitation into next week, but temperatures trending quite warm for the beginning of May. Then in behind that, let's talk a little bit about this prairie precipitation. We've got southern Manitoba into rainfall. Snow takes over Regina up towards Saskatoon westward through Gull Lake, North Battleford, Swift Current, right along the Trans-Canada through Calgary, and then widespread snowfall warnings persisting today. Those totals, again, I'll remind you, 10 to 50 centimeters of snow, the highest amount in the Alberta foothills by the time this event ends. We'll talk more about this coming up, plus take you through Atlantic Canada. For now, here's what you can expect today. As that snow continues. On the eastern edge of all this active weather for southern Manitoba, it's not snow, it's rain here from Winnipeg westward towards Brandon. We got a little bit of a break on the Trans-Canada there in the Yellowhead, and then we pick up snow west of Moose Jaw this morning towards Saskatoon and all the way crossing the boundary into Alberta. Heaviest snow this morning is just creeping down south into the northern section of Kananaskis. There is a snowfall warning still in effect. Slowly through the day, these will drop. They've been in effect for a couple days now. Totals by end of event hitting that 50 centimeter range for the higher elevations in the foothills. Calgary didn't see nearly that much, more in that like 10 to 20 centimeter range. Higher amounts on the western side of the city toward like Nose Hill and stuff, higher elevations. But a little bit of snow just lingering today. Flipping over to rain as we head into the afternoon. Snow persisting just south along the international border there and into Saskatchewan. Rain will persist for southern Manitoba as the day goes on. We're likely to get into thunderstorms, some severe in southern Saskatchewan, including Regina. And then from severe thunderstorms tonight to snow tomorrow as colder air wraps into this low that's bringing active weather to parts of Ontario over the next couple of days, the back end of it bringing that snow to Saskatchewan. By the time we hit Saturday, it's a much quieter forecast. BC will get into a bit of precipitation through the coastline and then along the international border, but otherwise it will be fairly quiet to kick off Saturday. Sunday could see some areas flipping over to snow, particularly through the higher elevations in the BC interior. Now, east of that, we have active weather brewing, particularly south of the border. This is going to prompt active weather as it moves its way up into Canada, but today, ahead of that, we have sunshine in the lower Great Lakes and really mild temperatures. Next couple of days will trend significantly above seasonal. Average this time of year in the south is about 16 degrees. So we're well above that, 5 degrees above that in the Toronto area today with full-on sun by mid-afternoon. Northwest Ontario on the eastern edge of the low that's bringing the snow in the west is going to see rain moving its way in, particularly tomorrow morning. It is going to pour for areas around Superior. Risk of thunderstorms in the south later on in the evening. Saturday kind of on and off wet, still warm, but definitely not as mild in terms of the active weather. Coming up, I'll take you through Atlantic Canada, but also ahead here on the show, taking a chance on a news morning. Labrador City mild, -1, much warmer than it has been earlier this week. Very mild, warm, in fact, for Toronto, for Ottawa, Montreal as well. We've got a beautiful day ahead, lots of sunshine, great day to be outside, 21 degrees today in Toronto. A reminder, you should always be wearing sunscreen, but certainly as we head into this time of year, that UV index is going to start to increase as the sun's rays become a little more concentrated and more direct for where we are. So make sure you're applying that sunscreen if you're not already doing so. For Atlantic Canada, there's that moisture we are just showing you in the St. John's area. It is going to be a rainy day ahead for Newfoundland. We're still seeing those rainfall warnings in effect along the Labrador coastline, and it's rain and then snow. This snow not heavy enough to issue any type of advisory or warning. It's just going to be present through the day. So Labrador City with that temperature right around 0, it's a pretty wet snow for you. Lots of rain in Newfoundland as we head into the afternoon. Few showers possible in New Brunswick and southern Nova Scotia, but otherwise you'll see that cloud cover persisting right through the rest of today, right through Friday as well, and then we start to get into some clearing, but the sun's already gone down. So it's evening clearing for the west coast of Newfoundland. It will persist for Saturday morning. You'll see the sky clear, the cloud break, and you'll actually get to enjoy that sun right throughout Saturday in Newfoundland. Our Maritimes will stay cloudier. Still seeing that snowfall in parts of Alberta and Saskatchewan. It's rain in Manitoba, but the snow is persisting as we head westward. Those snowfall warnings holding steady west and south of Calgary and through Maple Creek in Saskatchewan. Snow does ease to flurries later on today. Now here's a look at your local forecast.